Hi, everyone. Welcome to your Radiant Flow. We're going to get started seated as usual. So if you want to grab something to sit on, or you can just be right on the mat. If you want to play music on your end, you're welcome to do that, or you can just kind of be in the peace and quiet, hopefully, of your own space. And we'll just get going. So finding your seat and lifting up nice and tall, and we'll close the eyes. And let's just start really moving the breath through our body. We're going to focus on this today. So deep inhale, exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Just relaxing your jaw, relaxing your eyes. We're going to bring the palms to press. Go ahead and give them a strong rub. Let's clear out what needs to go. And then we're going to press the palms strongly, thumbs to your heart, rising up really, really tall. Pull that energy from the base of your spine all the way up to your crown. Relax your shoulders. Let the shoulder blades melt down the back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let's chant Om one time. Let that vibration open up your body and run through your cells. So inhaling deeply. Om. Inhaling and exhaling. And just pausing here for a few moments with yourself. As I was saying, we have this full moon in Virgo going direct tomorrow. And the Virgo energy is very practical and wants us to take care of things. So cleaning and clearing your space, your emails, the photos on your phone, the junk lying around the house, the laundry. It wants you to take stock of what's happening in your life. Is there anything you can clean and clear there? And really creating space for the highest and best energy to run through your life. And also to really trust that all is unfolding as it's meant to. So if you'd like to set an intention, or maybe you want to connect with what you're clearing, maybe it's emotionally, anything that feels right for you, you can set that intention now. And we're going to keep the eyes closed. We're going to reach the fingertips up to the sky on the inhale. And then we're going to open up the arms, palms down, exhaling deeply as the hands fall towards the ground. So I want you to go for a really powerful breath. Inhale up to the sky, hands together. Exhale, hands down. So you can breathe exhaling out through the mouth, or you can go straight through the nose. We're just continuing here. Really full, deep breath that feels good for you, as powerful as you want to go. But I want you to really feel like you're sweeping out the energetic cobwebs, stress, uncertainty, heaviness through the body. Make it really active. Reach through the arms, through your fingertips. I want you to really hear your breath. You more on your own. We're also clearing our auric field here, this energetic bubble that spans around us, and our auric field really grows the more we do these clearings, the more we're consciously connected to not holding energetic debris around our bodies, our hearts, and our minds. And I believe, and I have seen, that as we clean and clear more, we really do become more magnetic to the things we want to call in. I've seen people who do these practices a lot. When they walk into the room, they're almost like glowing because they're so clear and connected to who they are, their life's purpose. So these practices can be very powerful when we connect our mind to them. We don't just do them mindlessly. A few more here. You can always imagine that you're creating this light field around you, like a white or gold light or whatever color is your color, just it shimmering around you. And then just one more. We're going to bring our hands down to the lap, deep breath in. Hold the breath and create a root lock at your pelvic bowl. You're squeezing that lower chakra area, sending energy up, up, up to your third eye, your crown. Let your eyes kind of recede back towards the base of the head and tilt up towards the third eye and exhale. We're going to slowly circle the head all the way around. And these practices that we do at the beginning, you can always just take snippets and bring them into your morning or your day. You know, even like 3 minutes can really reset the energy. And you can get the upper body involved as well. Go in the opposite direction. Do your best to really stay mindful of your breath. This whole class, and maybe you can even take that forward in your day. Full body breath. And then we're going to take the right ear to the right shoulder, pausing and breathing. Lift tall again from your belly button, lift all the way up, and maybe right hand over to the opposite ear. Inhale. And exhale to release the hand and chin toward your chest. Just let yourself roll towards the belly. Hands slide towards the knees. We're going to float up, hands towards the hips, rising, heart open, open your throat, lift the chin, exhale to round. And keep that going. Inhaling up and exhale to round. Keep it going. This one's so good when we're in front of the computer for a while. You can be just seated on a chair and do this, feet on the ground. Pulling the shoulders back, opening your heart, and then sliding up to center, eyes closed, deep breath in. Exhale. Left ear to left shoulder. Pausing. If you'd like, left hand reaching over, opposite ear. Inhale. Exhale to release the hand, chin towards your chest. Let's clasp the hands behind the back. Reach your knuckles down, lift up through the waist, the heart. Lift the chin, inhale. Exhale, chin to your chest, arms lifting. Lift the head up, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. A few more on your own. And then as the chin tucks, lift the head to center, release the hands, arms floating up, inhale. We're gonna go side to side, just stretching through the waist. Exactly. At your own pace. So you can follow me or just really whatever feels good. Speed it up, go slower, pause. Well, we will pause in a moment, but finding your rhythm. And then next time you come to the right hand, we'll pause. And just lift that top arm, bring it behind you, open up your chest. Yes, once again, reach over. Nice, floating up, opposite side. Lifting that arm up and open. And then again, over the cheek. Floating up, arms reaching, inhale. Let's turn to the right for a twist. So left arm crossing, inhale nice and tall. Exhale, turn, and keep that going here on this side. You inhale to lift, exhale, turn. If you'd like, right ear to right shoulder. And chin to chest. Lifting the head, turning forward, arms reaching, inhale. Exhale, opposite side, inhale tall, exhale to turn. Keep that going, inhale tall, exhale to turn. As we're here, bring your mind into that spinal stretch. And then left ear to left shoulder. And then chin to the chest. And then we'll lift back to center, arms floating up. Hands behind the head, open up the heart. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding. Do a couple of these. And then the next time you round in, just pause and any kind of movements that would feel good here for you to stretch through the neck and the upper back. This one's so good. It's also very calming to the nervous system, this movement that we did, lifting up and rounding. All right, releasing the hands and slowly rising up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through your mouth. So we haven't done this one in a long time, but I did it last night in a class and I was like, oh, right, this is such a good one. So hands to the shoulders, thumbs behind. So we're gonna twist, we're gonna spin like a top and you're just gonna let yourself go with the momentum, whatever pace feels good. So you're gonna just breathing only through the nose. You're inhaling left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. You can close the eyes and you just go for it. Just kind of let yourself spin. You don't have to worry about the movement, just the breath. Inhaling through the nose, left, and then exhale right, just through the nose. And you can kind of get playful with this. And once you get going, you really feel it in your spine, starting to get warm, moving that cerebral spinal fluid, which really keeps us, it works on our longevity, really. The spine is just so important. So letting yourself go with this, twisting just as much as you can, as fast as you want. I've been doing this for a while, so it's easier for me. You don't have to match my rhythm, and our eyes can be closed. So inhaling left, exhale right. We're just gonna go for this for like another minute or so. And like get lost in the momentum. Everyone looks great. Lifting tall, the head just turns with the body naturally. You don't have to think about it. Almost there. All right, after your next exhale, keep everything as it is, eyes closed, come to center, deep breath in. Hold the breath, squeeze that root lock like a kegel, lifting the energy up from the base to the crown, lift your heart. Keep the eyes closed, exhale everything down, hands to lap, breathe, and just be in that stimulating, soft energy that's swirling within. All of these more, well, all of the breath work is so healing along with the movement, but these very specific, quick ones really help get us out of the mind and into the body. Okay, after the next exhale, we're gonna softly open the eyes and we're gonna come onto all fours so you can remove your padding if you're on something. Right onto hands and knees underneath your hips. You can spread the hands nice and wide, and whenever you're ready, inhale to open the heart, soften the face, exhale to round. And keep that going. Inhaling, exhaling, to round. rocking through the hips. And just keep it going. While you're going, I'm just gonna tell a little story of this amazing test I heard about. I wish I could remember the name of the author that was talking about it, but she does lots of different examinations on like human behavior and the mind, and she was doing this test where they told housekeepers, like house cleaners, how their work was really physically active, and like them going to work was like, you know, going to the gym repeatedly. Every time they cleaned a house, they were like moving their bodies and using their arms. And after they knew this, after they had this like understanding that they're moving their bodies all day was like such great physical fitness, they didn't change any single thing in their lifestyle, but just from that knowledge, they started losing weight and getting more muscle tone. And I was just like, whoa, the mind is so crazy powerful. It's like they had the knowledge all of a sudden that they are really physically active just by doing their work, and just from the knowledge, they started like literally shedding, like their waistlines were getting smaller and everything, and it just kind of blew my mind. So I just wanted to share that. Maybe I'll find the author and the book. She's really fascinating, but I was just constantly wowed by the power of our minds. And so when we bring our intention to these movements and we don't just like go off somewhere else, we're really creating such an extra impact. There's something to think about. So as we round the back here, tuck the toes, and we're gonna send our seat back towards the heels and really stretch through the toes. There's actually so many energetic meridians in this area of the foot, toe body. From here, we're gonna spread the fingers even more. You're gonna lift your seat up into downward dog, parallel your feet, and we're gonna pedal through the legs and downward dog. So if you haven't been here a while, no judgment, just breathing, open up the shoulders, open up the fingers. Connect with what's happening in the body today. And then from here, we're gonna come forward to plank, gazing over the top of the mat for a long neck. Take a nice long inhale. Exhale back to downward dog. So we're gonna go back and forth, but again, very mindful. Lifting the heels, coming forward to plank, inhale. Exhaling back to downward dog. So I'll let you move in your own rhythm. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Nice. Getting the whole body involved here. Feeling maybe a little bit of trembling happening when we come to plank. That's good. Let's come to plank and hold for a couple more breaths. Use your power. You got this. And then we're gonna slowly lower to the belly, tops of the feet press. Hug your elbows in, lift from your heart. Inhale. Exhale, lowering, push up onto your knees, and you're gonna circle the hips all the way around. Like you're swirling something in a pot from the lower body. Good. All right, we're gonna come back into child's pose. Open up your knees, seat towards your heels, and just reach the arms with the forehead melt to the mat. And just take a couple breaths. Okay, from here, slowly rising up, back to downward dog. We're gonna walk the hands back towards the toes, ground into your feet, let the whole sole of your foot melt into mat. Soften your knees, let yourself melt down. A little bit more weight to the toes, and just let yourself hang. Another great shape to just take every now and again during your day. It really hits all the spots. And then if you'd like, taking a hold of opposite elbows and swaying if you like. Otherwise, you can just keep the arms hanging if you prefer. And then releasing your arms, clasping the hands behind the back, reaching your knuckles up and over. And then we'll release the arms, bending the knees very, very slowly. Roll up to stand. When you arrive, just taking a couple of breaths in Tadasana, you can place your hands wherever you'd like. Long inhale and exhale, let your shoulders relax. And then we're gonna float the arms up to the sky, pressing down to lift up. Taking a little back bend if you'd like, and then open up the arms, floating down. Tapping the shins, heart forward, inhale. Exhale to release. Bend the knees, rolling all the way up, lifting the arms up, pressing down, rising up, maybe a little back bend, and then melting. So just continue on your own. Then the next time you roll up, we'll meet there. Soften your knees, hands to the hips, just big hip circles all the way around. And opposite direction. And back to center. Let the arms float up to the sky. Little back bend if you want. Exhale, melting down. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale to release. Let's take it into downward dog. Pedaling the legs. Spreading the hands, open the shoulders. Coming forward to plank. Here in plank, we're gonna shift forward and back. Just kind of push off the toes. You're still very much on one plane from crown to your heels. Breathing, nice strong core. Feeling that fire beginning to burn up through the arms, maybe in the legs. Nice. Your choice, lowering to the belly or chaturanga if you want to amp it up, coming forward to open up the heart, inhale. Exhale, back downward dog. We'll inhale. Exhale, set the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, long spine. And exhale to fold. We're going to bend knees to roll up around the back. Head coming up last, melting back into Tadasana. At the top of your mat, hands at your heart, take a deep breath in and exhale. So we're going to set the feet together. Left foot will step back to a lunge, right foot stays forward. And then we're going to open up the arms into that cactus shape, lifting the gaze. We're going to straighten the right leg, rising up, maybe tapping your thumbs if you want overhead. Inhale, exhale to come down, open up your chest. Keep that going. Soften the face. Breathing. And then hands to your heart, pausing here, spin that back, heel down, open up to warrior two. We're going to come back to reverse. And then forward, right elbow to right thigh. And we're going to flow a little bit back and forth again. Find your own pace. Good. Feel that fire in the right leg. And then let's come forward and pause, breathing. Slowly rising up, straightening that right leg, reaching out, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, back to reverse. Floating up, spacing that right hip, start to reach it forward into Trikonasana. So try to keep the energy lifting up to the left hand, not just pressing all of your weight into the right. So you are very engaged in your core. Long, soft breath. Nice. As we slowly rise up, you're going to soften that right knee a little bit to a soft bend. Floating up back to long legs. Coming back to reverse. Lifting up, bend that right knee, come down to spiral into a lunge, left heel lifts. Press into your left hand, reach that right arm up to the sky. If you want, you can wrap the right arm behind you, threading it back. And then right arm reaching up. Take the right hand down. It's the inside of the foot. Bring the left knee down. Walk the right foot wider, readjust your hands. You can untuck those back toes if you want. Lift the heart forward, inhale. Exhale, shift the hips back, flexing the right foot. So going forward and back here. want you to still really hear your own breaths. You may want to pause a little bit longer in certain areas depending. And then let's bend into that right knee and come into pigeon. So walking the right foot across the mat, lift the heart up on the inhale, get yourself adjusted. You can stay lifted or you can lower. And then we're gonna slowly rise up. You're gonna shift onto your right hip, all the way to the right, you're leaning. So you can bring this left leg around, you're gonna come right onto your sits bones. And we're gonna lift the legs up. And see about reaching the arms forward, and we're gonna tap one toe set and then the other. So one foot and then the other. Try to lift your heart, breathing. Good. Waking up the core a little bit. Nice. Bring both legs up. Lift your heart up a little bit more. You can always grab behind your knees if that feels better for you. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Good. Let's cross the ankles, drawing forward onto the hands, coming back to downward dog. If you want, reaching the right leg up to the sky, opening up that hip, bending the knee. And then we'll meet in downward dog. Readjust, spread your hands, open your shoulders. Coming forward to plank. From here, we're going to make little circles to the right. Little tiny baby circles to the right. And then to the left. And then from center, either to the belly or chaturanga, scooping the heart forward, inhale, exhaling it back, downward dog. Inhale, exhale, step the feet to the hands. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale to fold. Bending your knees, rolling all the way up. Coming to stand nice and tall in Tadasana. We're going to bring our hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale. Stepping the feet together. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Left knee over the ankle. Open up the arms to that cactus. We're going to straighten up. Tap thumbs overhead. And bend. Keep that going. If you don't feel like tapping your thumbs, if you want to keep the shoulders wider, that's totally fine. Breathing with the movement. Soften the eyes. One last movement here, hands to heart, spin your back heel down, open it up to warrior two, getting low in the legs, and then let's travel back to reverse and forward. Good. Breathing as you move. And then let's come forward, holding that side angle. I know the left leg is talking to us. Slowly rising up. Let's straighten that left leg. Reach out. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming back. And then floating up. Left side nice and long as you come down to triangle, keeping the energy rising through your right side. And then slowly rise. You could soften that left knee a little bit. Coming up, back to reverse. Let's lift up, bending that left knee. Coming back to a lunge, right heel lifting. Let's press into the right hand, left arm reaching up. If you'd like, spinning the left arm back. That's just optional. And then reaching the left arm up, bring the hand to the inside of the left foot. Bring the right knee down, relax the right foot, take the left foot wider and readjust your hands and open up your chest as you lean in to that right psoas. And then we're going to slowly shift back, flexing the left foot and forward and back. Holding in those spots that are extra tight. And then we're going to come forward into pigeon. So you're walking that left foot across the mat, lifting up through your heart. And if you'd like, slowly melting down. And then we're going to slowly rise up and tuck those right toes. Your choice, down dog, or send that left leg up. Bend the knee, roll the ankle. And then we're going to take that foot down, parallel your feet, spread your hands, open up those shoulders. Forward to plank, last time, holding and breathing. Your choice, chaturanga or to the belly, and then baby cobra, or full up dog. And then we're just now lower the knees, bring the hips back, child's pose, take a breath. And then we're gonna slowly rise up. And coming onto our seat, I forgot our floor set on the left side, so we're just gonna come right into it to finish up all the hard stuff. So knees bent, feet parallel and connected to the mat. We're gonna lift, and then you're gonna turn to the right, and you're gonna open up that right arm as you lean back. And then we sweep back up to center and left side. So you're just leaning back as far as it feels good to you. Breathing, good. Nice. Almost there. Starting to feel it a little bit, probably in the arms, the core. It's a good sign. Let's just do 2 more full sets on each side. And then coming back to center, holding the arms, make sure your toes are up at the front of your mat. If not, just scoop forward and try to keep your arms lifted. So we're gonna come down the back as slow as we can. So lowering with lots of control. I want you to challenge yourself here. There'll be trembling in the belly or the chest, I'm sure. That's good. And then when you're finally there, you're just gonna let the head relax. Just keep your feet where they are for now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let's bring the knees into the chest. You're gonna cross your ankles. Just move your hands away from your hips a little bit. And you're just gonna let the knees rock from side to side. And then come through center, switch the ankle cross and keep going. And then come through center, uncross the ankles, bring your knees over to the right, really purposefully. Bring your right hand on your legs, reach out to the left arm, turn your head and breathe. Then we're gonna come through center and switch sides, knees to the left, reaching out through your right. Softening the face. And then knees back to center. We're gonna bring the feet to the ceiling, rolling your ankles. Let your sacrum get nice and wide and heavy on the mat. And you have some options. You can stay here for a couple extra breaths.
You can take the legs down, moving right into Shavasana, or you can first do Halasana, plow pose, and then we'll all meet in Shavasana when you're ready. So plow pose, toes over towards, over the head, and then hands to the lower back. So again, you're just gonna melt in Shavasana whenever you're ready. And then we're going to finally come to our resting place. If you're not there already, and just let yourself breathe. Beginning to deepen your breath. Bring small movements to the fingers, toes, stretching out. Any way that feels good to you. And we'll bend the knees. And then turning to your side, pausing for a moment. Using your hands, slowly rise back up to your seat, coming into a cross leg. And closing the eyes, lifting tall, bringing one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. If you like, coming back to that full moon intention, or maybe release if you created it earlier, or just sitting quietly with your breath, moving back to your center. And then we'll bring the palms to press, take a long breath in. And exhale. Bow into your heart. Honoring yourself for showing up and taking care of yourself. Namaste, Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great weekend and full moon blessings. Thanks, everyone.